Hey guys, Eve here, Hidon and Henner. Women Empowered 2.0 is out. It's out there online and on DVD, and in that program we address some of the most common and dangerous threats against women. Some of those include this situation, pinning myself against the wall with the front choke, okay? Another situation is pinning with one hand, right? And we also address pinning both wrists
or
here,
holding
both wrists in the air, okay? Let's look at each of those here. Henry, you want to talk me through this?
Sure, check it out. She's going to go find all the fingers. She's going to choose one. She's going to hold the wrist, break the finger, arm drag, and then slip off the side, and she's out of there. That's for the two-handed throat grab covered Women Empowered 2.0. The one-handed grab, watch what she does. Pop the wrist, turn the body, wrap the neck, turn, use the wall for leverage, and drive her hips in for the guillotine choke against the wall. Great technique as well. For the inverted wrist grab, standard away from the wall, check this out. Hidon's holding her wrist. Very common grab, especially in domestic violence situations where it's kind of a showing of power or dominance, where someone is controlling, she's trying to defend herself or strike, and he's neutralizing that with his grips in the wrist. What do? Fist the chest, watch what she does. Inverted wrist release.
Elbow comes high, I drive straight down, and then I drive the other arm over.
So this material is out there as part of the Women Empowered Program 2.0. Check it out. But then the question started rolling in and said, okay, what if it's an inverted wrist grab, but instead of being in free space where you can use your elbows, it's pinned against the wall? And the question is, what would someone do who does not have a technique from here in this situation? Try to fight the hands off the wall, maybe try to kick the person away, but if you might be too close, maybe try to strike from there, but she has no leverage because her hands are so tightly pinned against the wall. So this question came in, wrist pin against the wall. We looked at it, we analyzed the alavanca, we looked for the leverage, the technique, and the principles that work here, and check out what we figured out. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're out. Do it again, that was too good.
Yes.
Too easy.
Too easy. So the wrists are pinned. So general principle of Jiu-Jitsu is instead of trying to move them, we move ourselves. So his wrists are not moving at all, but watch my head. I duck underneath his arm and open up my elbow here to come through. Now my elbow comes over the top, and it's similar to the inverted wrist release where I just drive over and kind of pivot my body here. Now the other hand can help support this hand as I break that grip and disengage here.
Yeah. And this is the kind of thing that you won't think of in the moment, right? You won't make up the head duck under, inverted wrist release pinned against the wall in the moment. So it's great that these questions come in and we have a chance to explore these scenarios with you guys. One more time.
One more time here. So the wrists are pinned. Now let's say he don't pins my wrist too high.
Yeah, duck your head under now, it's a little tough.
I can't duck my head under. So what I can do is just drop my body, which forces his hands to go down, and then I come back up.
Love it.
Right now I'm in the position that I need to be here, and then pinning out. Okay. How's it feel?
It's like magic.
You don't want to try.
Magic tricks?
So good. And talk about the detail, Hidon, of that elbow, how the separation is critical, and what can happen if they don't do that.
Yeah, I mean, going here, it feels awkward. It looks the same, almost the same, but opening the elbow so the head slips through.
Yeah.
It puts you, like Eve mentioned, in the same position to do this wrist release that we already know.
There's no keeping that grip. Once he's slipped under, there's no keeping the grip. It hurts my wrist so badly when he brings his elbow over in the same manner. The other one's simple, push pop, and you're out of the mix 100%.
It is.
I love this.
So we love these what ifs, but more importantly, you should love the what ifs. So if you are interested in learning about women's self-defense, check out Women Empowered 2.0. And if you are a current Women Empowered 2.0 student and you have these questions, try them for yourself. Get a partner, pin each other against the wall.
And most importantly, instructor certification program.
Yes.
The idea is to have certified women empowered instructors in every city around the world.
You mean they can teach this?
Teaching at schools, churches, military bases,
Everywhere.
corporations, wherever you are, women empowered needs to be taught, and women need to get together and learn these techniques. But it takes one person to go through, be that trailblazer, learn the techniques, get certified to the Women Empowered ICP to be released later this year once you earn your pink belt, and then guess what? You're part of the family, you're helping us spread this all over the world. And, you know, the people who give, get. You know, and that's the bottom line. You guys need to give this stuff to the rest of the world. Wherever you live, we can use your help spreading the word. And we're glad to have this whole operation going and having you part of it.
Let's go.
Good.
Okay.
He's got the reflexes.
He's all right. He's all right.